have animals in the herd that scare you, you're afraid to be around them, afraid they might hurt you, if you do, you definitely need to remove these animals. Each year we have beef producers that end up getting hurt because of an animal that gets aggressive. Even they just have a natural tendency to be aggressive, or maybe they have a new baby calf. But again, we do have problems and producers do get hurt. Most of the culling we do is based on the age of the animal, productivity, maybe physical problems and so forth. But I think disposition needs to be included in this overall list. First off, I think we need to cull out those animals that make it difficult to manage the rest of the herd. You ever notice when you're trying to get the animals up that you have maybe one cow that always kind of leads a pack, and she gets just about where you want her to go in the gate and she turns and goes the other way. If she is one of those that's always a major problem, you might want to give some consideration to culling her out of the herd. Another animal or a group of animals that may need to be moved are those that when you put them in the chute for routine management practices, that they just simply go crazy. They're fighting, they're struggling, they're getting all the other animals excited. And when this is going on, it's much more difficult for you to perform the normal management practices. And also it does increase the opportunity for you to get hurt as you go along too. I think we all would like to have those cows that are going to be very protective of their baby calves, but this can be excessive. I've known situations where a cow, once she has a calf, just gets very aggressive and will not let the producer get in or around. If we've got some that are too aggressive, I think they need to be culled. I know some producers personally that have been severely hurt and really lucky to escape with their lives because of cows like this. So don't put yourself in a situation with a cow that you know that's just going to go crazy when you get near that newborn calf. Some other animals, and a lot of times we see this with bulls, is that they just simply get aggressive when they see you coming into the field. You may see a bull that starts pawing in the dirt, putting the head down, shaking their head, something like this. We don't need animals that are going to try to attack us when we go into the field. Some people maybe will carry a hot stick with them or some other type stick. Hey, life is too short to think that we can protect ourselves with something like this. If we've got an animal that is that aggressive, I think we should give very, very strong consideration to culling that animal immediately. Other thing we always need to keep in the back of our mind is that even docile animals can get aggressive at some times based on the situation. So again, what we need to do is always be on the lookout, always be looking and thinking ahead, saying, well, here is a way of escape if something was to go wrong. Normally we don't have a problem with those docile animals, but once in a while something will happen and we do not want to get hurt. So again, what we need to do is to cull those animals that pose a risk. After you get hurt, it's too late. So if we can identify some of these animals early, it's to our advantage to go ahead and get rid of them before we or some member of our family gets hurt. If you'd like some additional information on culling these aggressive animals or other topics related to beef cattle production, please contact your local extension agent.